Here we go. Video of my December dailies. I've got two. And I used these binders from Ali Edwards that I found at HSN. They were $22 and they came with 31 page protectors, and they also came with a whole box of ephemera, cards, journaling cards, wood veneers, a lot of miscellaneous stuff. It was really nice. And I really love these because, I don't know if you can tell or not, but that's gold on the top there. There you go. There's the gold. Anyway, let me walk through with this. Let me walk through quickly. I use mostly my Mind's Eye collections. My Mind's Eye collections from like the past 4 years. So they kind of like have a similar look, and I wanted that look. So that was what I was going for. And I also used a little card like this to make sure that things that I used matched. I also used a collection by, who was it by? Pretty Little Studio. And I really liked it as well. So you'll see that in here, and it matches, same colors. They had a blue, but I pulled the blue out. So I started with this, Memories, and my intentions. And then I used this as a backdrop for the vellum. I'm not going to walk you through and explain what's happening in every photo, but I want you to see, the paper. This is paper by Pretty Little Studio. These are numbers by Felicity Jane. It's gold on white. They're really pretty. I use those, and I also use these tags by my Mind's Eye. I had to put them together, and I use these tags throughout the album as well. So it's either these numbers or the tags. This is me and Mindy Mammon, and we're at her house, and we scrapbooked, so I put that there for day one. A new baby in the family. My niece had a baby. Her name is Reina, so there she is. You'll see a lot of her there also. So the first week, I would say I stayed with the Pretty Little Studio. Downtown Dallas. I had to go into work. A special acetate sheet that I had that's really, really pretty. It doesn't snow here, but hey, it was cold, so I got these. It's really pretty. Use that. And then this is just a backdrop for that. And then this was done by an artist. It's it's like the it's the Virgen of Guadalupe, the Blessed Mother, but she's a cornhusk doll, and she's actually a topper for a tree that this artist had in her house, and she also had the drawing. But when she had an open house, I found this, and I purchased it. It was quite a penny, but it's beautiful. It's in my living room. It's huge. And then Reina again, my new niece, great niece rather. And then on the 6th, it's my sister's birthday. And this is me. I'm the oldest of 10. And this is my sister Patricia. She follows me. And so there we go, Lucy and Patricia. She's always day 6 of my December dailies. And you guys might recognize this dog if you follow Pluto Living on Facebook. That's Pluto Living. She's a comedian, and her dog talks. You know how they make their dogs talk. And it is hilarious. It is so hilarious. It started with the pandemic, about us running out of toilet paper, and how, why can't we just scoot on the grass? Chuckle, chuckle, things like that. And why is the food so scarce, on the shelves? Why can't we just go look in the gutters down the street? Dog antics. Anyway, it's really, really cute. And so it's really positive, and it's gotten me through the pandemic with his joyful words. So Pluto is in here. I think I have another photo of him in here somewhere. And then Reina again, my niece that had him, her name's Amanda, and she's a first-time mother, so the baby's cozy, but she can't feel her legs, but oh well. So she's complaining about how hard it is to take care of babies, I guess. And then this is just a picture of me. I thought I'd throw one in here. See how I use those cards by my mind's eye? I used them. And I use, so there's a picture of me. And then this is a picture of my dog, Kayla. She passed away on August 31st, and it was really hard getting through December and Christmas without her. I mean, I've had dogs, I've had pugs since like, I don't know, 2000. And she's the last one. I've had 4 of them. And she was 13, and she just passed her 13th birthday. And she passed away. And this was her birthday, just the weekend before she passed away. And so I had lots of memories of her this month. So you'll see her interspersed in here. Here's another one. And of course, I documented the story and how I felt. And then on day 10, we picked up brisket. I live in Dallas, Texas. And so we're known for our brisket. This brisket is like delicious. It's just mouth-watering. You don't need a knife. It's very soft. But what I especially love is their mac and cheese. So my husband orders me 2 of those as sides because I really love the mac and cheese. And so this is another acetate sheet. And then I use this as a background for it. So it's just a sheet here. My Christmas tree. These. And I think it's the 12th of December is the feast day for the Blessed Mother. And so, there's an ode to her. She's in my, this is called a retalvo. And what it is, it's like a carving. It's carved, the wood is carved. And it's a painting of her there. And she sits on a short dresser that I have. So it's like a mini altar for her. And so I have her there. That's about, as religion as you're going to see in this book. Let me just tell you that. So this is my granddaughter Zoe. She's really, really cute. And I think there's 2 here. Yes, there's 2. So this is her. She's really, really cute. She's got really, really curly hair. They live in Arizona, Phoenix. So I don't get to see them. So you'll see their photos in here. This is the baby. Her name's Eliana. This is a photo of my backyard. There's a creek that runs back there, and so there's a lot of trees, a lot of wildlife, like wild pigs, armadillos, coyotes, all that back there. My niece again. As you can see, I'm using cards that are by Allie Edwards, and I'm also using cards that I cut out of the paper for my mind's eye. There's Pluto again. He's snoring. That's his nose. There's his paw. There's his ears. And it's just such a pretty picture. So got him in here again. This is Cisco. Cisco Bias. He's my nephew. He's my brother and my sister-in-law's dog. He's a Dachshund. And he's about the same age as Kayla, maybe a little older. And so he's in here. She sends me pictures of him every once in a while. Where this gets caught here. And then this is day 17. And it just is like a pullout of my favorite iced coffee with some journaling on the back. So this is from Felicity Jane. So a cardboard envelope. 18. Then this is from Felicity Jane. It's white and it had the circles already there. And so I cut the photos and I backed them with paper from my mind's eye. And I also used a die that I had and I cut these wreaths out for each of them. This is Kayla that just passed away. This is her sister Cha-Cha that passed away a year before. And their mom Mitzi that passed away the year before that. So there they are. And I attached some of this to make it Christmassy. This is my sister Veronica. She's the 3rd one. So it's me, my sister Patricia, then my sister Veronica. She's beautiful. She works for American Airlines. She's a sweetheart. And so she posted this. We were talking about our messy hair. And she has like a thick mane of hair. When she was born, she was just curls. And I have like straight hair, like straight hair, like no curl at all, just straight. So of course I always want what I don't have, so I love her hair. And then this, I use this to attach the day 19, and it's one of those, I used a 3D embossing folder. I think it's a Tim Holtz embossing folder. They were on sale for like $6, and my husband went out and got 3 of them for me. I think at Joann's, but aren't they pretty? I mean, they're the indentation. I mean, it's just beautiful. Anyway, so how to use that. This is a picture of the redwoods in California, and I love going there. I wasn't there. This is just from a Facebook post, but I really, really love. This is like, I love going to Calaveras Big Trees. If you've ever been there in California, that's like my favorite spot. And this is a postcard from a family that I know. And then this is tamales. We had tamales, and I still need to journal a little about that. Traditional tamales, beans, and rice. And then this is what my desk looked like when I was doing my December daily. I'll give you a pan around so you can see. I think those are the Tiffany something organizers, totally Tiffany organizers, yeah. And I bought one, and it was kind of expensive. I forgot how much it was. Was it 32 or 28 or something like that at Joann's? And then what you know it, like 2 weeks later, they had them half price. So then I bought another one, and then another one. Excuse the doll. She was one of my Christmas presents, and I have her there here with me so I could enjoy her. Anyway, so that's a story of all the organizers that I had there. Believe me, I used all of them for all kinds of stuff. And then here's a movie that we watched. We were watching a lot of Hallmark movies. Another dog that I know that I've known for a very long time is named Otis. His mom passed away. There's a long story to that. But anyway, you all don't need to hear that. Here's this doll. I ordered her on the 20th. I found her. I ordered her. She's made by Robert Tonner. I don't know if any of you are doll collectors, but so I went through day 19 in the first book. And I actually ordered just one book from HSN, one kit. And then my husband, sort of chastised me. Why are you only buying one? That's a great gift. That's a great deal. You can't even buy 30 page protectors for the price that binder costs you. So I was going to use the Felicity Jane binder, but now I've got 2 Felicity Jane binders, actually 3 that I can use next year. I will use my Coco collection next year. But I just needed to use some of this paper up. So this is an acetate that says December. I think it was in one of the kits. This is a vellum, and it's got gold snowflakes, and I used it just to back up that. And then this to add some color to the vellum. And then we start with day 21. The first one was through day 20, I believe. So then we start through day 21, and we see the decorations out in the neighborhood. We went to go see the Star of Bethlehem, and here's the Star of Bethlehem. And so we went to go see that. And then the next day, the 22nd, is my other granddaughter's birthday. Her name is Jules. Here she is with her dad, with my son. But I did this in birthday theme. I think I used the Hooray collection by Create Paper for this. I really loved it. And I made this for it. It's hard to turn it with one hand. But here she is again. And I just threw a lot of photos of her in here. I matted them with birthday and put it in there. Here we go. I use this. I think this is maybe Pretty Little Studio. I don't know. And then day 22, my other granddaughter, Ileana. There she is. My other sister, she is number 6. If I put them in numerical order, she's number 6. And she's like 43. Not in this picture. She's real young in this picture. And there she is with her daughter Felicity, who right now Felicity is like, I would say she's about 8. And then this is a picture of Veronica again. Veronica knits and crochets, and she made this wonderful hat there, sort of like a beanie, Christmas hat, oh, what have you. And so she sent that photo. This is my cousin Olivia, and she's making tamales. And her son films does short films, and so he's good at photography as well. This is her making tamales. In the backdrop, you can see her Fiesta Wear collection. And then this was a die that I got that was really, really pretty, and it's a perfect place to add some gold to it. And my sister Olivia, she's retired now. And so some stories there. My mind's eye paper. And then another acetate sheet. It's really cute. There we go. And what I do is I collect the acetate, throughout the year when collections come out. Sometimes I don't buy the collections, like I don't have this collection, but I buy the acetate sheet only. So that's what I do. So day 24 is a picture of my baby granddaughter again, and I took the photo and I put it on vellum. So it's vellum, and then I put the white in the background. I matted it on the white paper. And then this is Raina again, that was born late November. We're watching The Midnight Sky with George Clooney. I really liked it. A lot of people didn't. Got some bad reviews, but I did. Another famous dog group. They're named the Bumble Bunch, and they live in El Cerrito, California. And this is their Christmas photo. So I have them in here. On this day, we got a big delivery. My husband bought me some dolls at auction, 13 of them, and they were delivered, and I spent the entire day, I'm talking like from breakfast until 4:30, opening each box. It was a joy. It was relaxful. I absolutely love the dolls. I collect this one. She's an 18-inch Kitty Collier. She's made by Robert Tonner. And this is, I forget his name, Trent. His name is Trent. He's made by Melodom. To go with the Jean dolls. Any of you that know those dolls will know about that. And he wasn't sure this came on Christmas Eve, which, so Christmas Eve is the day to celebrate for me and for my family. So that's when we give each other presents. We don't do it on Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve is the big, eating tamales and being with family. Everyone usually goes to my mom's house. But so he was expecting these to come after Christmas. So, but they did arrive on Christmas Eve in the morning, so that was great. But his backup was this present, which he did have. He had it, he had it there for a long time waiting for me. He ordered this from the Cincinnati Zoo. If any of you follow Fiona the hippopotamus, that was born 4 years ago at the zoo. She was the first preemie that was ever born in a zoo. She was premature, I think, by 2 months. She only weighed like 29 pounds. They're supposed to come out weighing, I think, close to 100 or 65 pounds, something like that. So she was very, very small, and the whole world got behind her and rooting for her to live. And they didn't know her story is incredible. You've got to Google this, Fiona Cincinnati Zoo, and you'll see her story. But my husband bought me this. It's a print of her nose print. Now they put ink on it and they put it up against a paper, and you can buy them. And then he got me a calendar. I don't know if you can see, there's a calendar there. He got me a DVD, and then he got me a book about her. So I was really happy with that. My son and a couple of his girls, his wife, family. Try to speed it up a little bit. Just want you to see what I did, with the cards. These are cards from one of the My Mind's Eye collections. My sister-in-law, my brother, another sister. Oh, it's rare that you'll see brother, so there's my brother. Another sister, my sister Monique. She's it's me, Pat, Veronica, my brother Raymond, then my sister Monique. Fifth, I would believe. The fifth sister. Rudy's niece and her husband, and they just had a baby. So he's a baby, Eric. And then I use this. This is glitter polka dots, and it is from Maggie Holmes Heritage Collection, but I'm using it here. Another granddaughter, a step-granddaughter, but a granddaughter nevertheless. My daughter-in-law's daughter, Valerie, and her son, Adrian, and my granddaughter again. There's a little one. A lot of pictures of them. Zoe on the inside. These are 2 sheets of vellum from Pretty Little Studio, and they're back to back. One's in this red, sort of like gingham, and the other one's in the green. There's a family photo there. And this is my dogs again, Mitzi, Cha-Cha, and Kayla. So I put 2 wreaths there. They're die cut, a darker green and a lighter green. Thought it went well with the paper. Deck the halls, and there's day 27. Day 28, my son and his wife, Adriana. And this is a sad story, but this is one of my nephews. He's married, and his wife's mother passed away. Her name's Michelle, and she had 2 Chihuahuas, and this really makes me sad. They're waiting for her to come home. Of course, she'll never come home, but they're waiting for her by the door. She worked for FedEx, and she passed away during the summer. And so I'm going to put her story here. I'm going to type it out in vellum, and I'm also going to add a photo of her. Sorry, I got kind of emotional. That page really gets me every time I see it. Day 30 is all about work and the stress at work. Incredible. I'm a federal employee. And incredibly stressed this month at work, and exhausted from it. Day 31, yay, day 31's finally here. I binged the Bridgertons. It is lovely. I love it. I already binged it again. I think I finished watching it on the 30th, and the 31st was my second binging. Now, you know what? I put my number in the wrong place. Ugh. But you know what? I put it down with tape. Or did I put it down? Yeah, I can lift it. It doesn't go there. It goes over here. It goes... Day 31 goes right here. Yesterday, I got the doll. This one that you see here. She was delivered. So that's the only thing that I have for the 31st. The rest is the 30th, so I need to put that number over here. Glad I'm showing you this because I got to see that error there. And then this is just a white polka knot acetate. Thank you for joining me. Oh, you might also see this big stack of photos. I mean, it's a huge stack. How huge? Well, let's see. It is like 2.5, almost 3 inches worth of photos. What am I going to do with those? So I decided to put them in a 12 by 12 album. I'm going to do another. I know I just got done doing these, but I'm going to do another album. I'm going to do another December daily. It's going to be like December daily, but a weekly, like Project Life weekly, because I already do those anyway. So it's going to be its own special book. I'm going to order a red binder, 12 by 12. But in the meantime, I'm going to start with another binder and put those in page protectors and use other collections. Not the My Mind's Eye, but other collections that I also bought. Like I bought the Vintage North Pole from Simple Stories. I bought all that collection with everything that comes with it. So I've got tons of that I could use for that 12 by 12 project. And if I run out, I have older Simple Stories collections that will match. I could put those in there as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Simple Stories with all that. And then I used My Mind's Eye on this. So that's how I kind of like scrap. I have lots of older collections, and I like to use up my papers. So that's what I'm going to do. and I'll show you when I'm done with it. Sorry the video was so long, but I enjoyed showing my books to you. Bye.